you can
I can listen
and
you can
teach
teach
others.
other people.
You can tell them how it works.
Reprends un peu les
Okay.
bases.
That's good idea. Thank you for
Let's
reminding.
start again. Okay, let's do it again. So, this is the subtle system which we know in Sahajayoga. It's created, the knowledge of this subtle system comes from Srimati Chinnamala Devi. She started in 1970 in India because after a very big meditation, she opened the last chakra of the Sahasrara, this one. And this was an evolutionary process which was giving the possibility of human beings to go in a new consciousness. And she did the work about, she was traveling around the whole world for many, many years. We are about in 92 countries in the world. We are about 2 million people who are registered.
Practice.
And others who are not registered, we don't know, but I'm sure there are many, many more. She make it for free because she always said we should not make money with it. So it's important that Sahajayoga stays really free without doing money. She died in 2011, and since this time we continue to do this work to repond Sahajayoga around us. So now we speak about this subtle system. You have inside yourself 3 canals. The first canal is on the left side, the blue one. It starts at the first chakra on Muladhara chakra, and goes up until the right brain. This is the emotional canal which you use in the night when you sleep, when you're emotional, when you're silent. It's also a human. It's also a humid canal. It's like water, and for this you when it stops in the right brain, are your conditionings. That means everything you learned since you're a little child is stocked in this brain on the right side. On the other side, you have the right canal, which starts at the second chakra, the Swadhisthana chakra. It goes up until the brain and goes on the left side of the brain. This is the active canal. One is called Pingala Nadi, the other the Ida Nadi. And this canal is a sun canal. It's also like a fire, and you use it when you are thinking, when you are projecting yourself, when you are active, when you are doing sports, etc. Much more in the day, and it stops in the ego. The ego is the place where you know that you exist. Otherwise, if you would not have ego, you don't know that you exist. Like animals don't have it; they don't know that they exist. But so today, normally people use these 2 canals. We are going from the left to the right, or the right on the left. Some people are more on the left, some people are more on the right, some people are more emotional, some people are more active. The problem is today that people have a very big problem to balance. Often we are more on one side or the other. So to balance, there is a third canal in the middle. You see the red one in the middle. And this is called the evolutional canal. This is a canal which only gets activated when you start to meditate. Because when you start to meditate, then there is an energy, it's called the Kundalini, which is in this triangular bone. It's called sacrum. They call it sacrum because the old Greece people at the time, when they burned a body, they saw that this bone didn't burn. So they thought, my God, why it doesn't burn? It burned only in the end, very difficult. And they say, it must be sacred, must be something special inside, divine. So they call it sacrum. So in this sacrum, you have this energy, which is called Kundalini. It is sweet. It's sleeping normally, because when you don't meditate, it's in a sleeping state. And this energy, you have to imagine, it's like a perfect mother. This is the mother, the archetype of the perfect mother that everybody would like to have.
Good.
Really, she's just in every side nourishing. She's compassionate. She's loving. She has all the qualities of a perfect mother. So this energy can never harm you. Can only make you well or nothing. if it doesn't do anything, it's because she's sleeping. But if she wants to, when she rises, she's always in a positive way. She can never be negative, never. So people sometimes when they say, "Oh, Kundalini, you have to be careful," and so weiter and so on, it's not true.
It's true.
It's not true, because people think sometimes that they raise the Kundalini, but they're not raising the Kundalini. What they're doing is they're exciting the Muladhara chakra, which is under the Kundalini, because the Muladhara chakra is the Ganesha, and he is the protector of the Kundalini. So if you want to raise the Kundalini in a bad way, in a way with tantras and everything, then Ganesha gets very angry and very hot. And you have to know the Muladhara chakra is a red how you say is a chakra which is can heat.
Exactly.
So people feel heat going up, and they say, "Oh, the Kundalini is not good," but in reality, it has nothing to do with Kundalini. Really, Kundalini is always benefic and really benevolent and positive and loving. So this Kundalini, when it raises up, the first thing it does, it goes around. It goes in the middle of the canal, and the first thing he does, he centers the two canals. That means when you're too much in emotion, then you get more inside silent, more strong, and when you're too much exciting all the time, then you get also more peaceful. So the first thing he does, she balances the two canals, and then the second thing she does, she goes through the 6 chakras, because the first chakra she doesn't go through. So there's 7, but she goes through 6 chakras, and you have to know in the 6 chakras in the 7 chakras, you can say, there are the qualities which are inside yourself. Since normally when you are born, we are born with all these qualities inside yourself. But the way you live, the way you have your conditionings, the way your life goes on, you can develop these qualities more or less, So I can quickly tell you the qualities of these chakras. The first chakra is the Muladhara chakra. It has 4 petals, and it has 4 big qualities. The 4 big qualities is wisdom, joy, spontaneity, and innocence. That means it's a little bit like when you get an adult. Often you forget all this. You're not joyful anymore. You're thinking all the time. You're not spontaneous. You're in your problems, But when you look at a child is always joyful, running, don't think about the future, And we have all this child inside ourselves. We have it inside, even if you're adult. And we just have to find it back. And when you start to meditate, you find it back in a way you get much more spontaneous, joyful, much more silent inside. So this is something which you learn with the time. Also, the Muladhara chakra is very much connected to the earth. So when you want to establish this Muladhara chakra, which is very important because it's also the beginning of the left side, of the emotional side, you just have to sit down on the earth and give your hands on the earth. Mother Earth takes away many, many problems of this first and second and third chakra even. So this is the first chakra. The second chakra is the chakra of the Swadhisthana chakra here, which we do today with Saraswati. The second chakra is the creativity chakra. Is on the other. So you have on the right side the energy, the vital energy. That means when you have a good vital energy, you have a good right Swadhisthana. And on the left side, you have un petit peu t'occuper des, s'il te plaît. Prends-la un petit peu, parce que on the left side you have the pure wisdom. Pure wisdom means that you know exactly what is true and what is not true. That means when you have about 10 books, you know which book is good or not. You feel it. You have a very good intuition, and also you have a good discernation.
What is good and bad.
Yes, this is in the left Swadhisthana. And people feel a lot of, people feel like they have many energies going on them, they feel like, I feel everything too much. Often it's a problem of the left Swadhisthana because they have, this is like the door opening for the negativity who goes inside. So when you are someone who feels very much you know how you say, you feel every energy around. You have to really work on this side, so it gets more close. It doesn't go inside yourself. So this is the creativity chakra. Also on the right side here, you have the liver. The liver is a very important organ. The liver is the most important organ on the right side, and on the left side it's the heart. So in the liver there's something very important. That there is the attention. The attention is very important, because when you have no attention, then you cannot meditate. It's complicated. You're always right. So the liver, when your liver is too hot, then your attention is not good.
Good, correct.
Yeah,
Agree.
people have a very bad attention.
Yes,
like
it's true.
So it's very important to clean out the liver. The liver treatment can be different treatment. Liver is an organ which should be cleaned at least 1 or 2 or 3 times a year. For example, you have to know, this is something about the Chinese knowledge, that in spring the liver is very much working, much more. Correct. So we should make diet, for example, but very good diet. For example, we could make 2 or 3 days just eat fruit and vegetables, nothing else. No
Non-veg,
no milk, nothing. Just 2 or 3 days. It's very important to know that when your liver gets calm, your brain gets calm.
Calm, correct.
It's completely connected. For example, when you make
Agree.
You make 1 day food and vegetables, only food and vegetables. Next day you have no thoughts. In the morning you get up, you say, "Oh wow, my brain is completely, So the liver is very important. You can also take some plants for it. You can take curcuma. Curcuma is very good for ginger also and so. But especially, really, the liver treatment is very important. And when you meditate, you can also give your hand on here, and really it gives you the attention. You feel that your liver gets purified. So this is very important for the Svadhisthana. Third chakra is also on the right side, is also the liver. But the aspect is different. That for example, on the right is more the energy, the vital energy. Here on the right, on the Svadhisthana, on the Nabi chakra, it's called Nabi chakra here. You have 3 big qualities. In the middle is the peace. So when you are a peaceful person, you can be anywhere. You're always in peace. Doesn't matter if there are a crowd of people and so. You feel really the peace inside yourself. This is in the middle. Then on the right here, on the right Svadhisthana, is the way how you handle money. That means if you have always problems with money, or it's complicated, money always goes away, even if it comes inside, then it's of the right Nabi chakra who has a problem. So you can also work on it. You can buy it. And we have special mantras. For example, here's Raja Lakshmi. It's called Raja Lakshmi. But it's not the same. It's not like Lakshmi. It's called Raja Lakshmi. And this is when you calm down this Nabi chakra, then also all your material problems get much better. So it has really a relation, You handle better money, you're more attentionate, you don't take away, you have less obstacles, So this is the right Nabi. Then the left Nabi here is everything what has to do with your satisfaction. That means when you are a very insatisfied person, then your left Nabi is quite down. It's not well. And also it has to do a lot with the family and also with the woman, especially for women in family. Women who are very much frustrated, they can have a bad influence for the family also. So the whole family is a little bit disturbed. Disturbed. So the left Nabi is very important for satisfaction, good family ambience, harmony. And also it is the chakra of generosity.
Generosity, yes.
We should be generous. Shimaji explained when you have a Lakshmi, you have one who gives out, the other one takes in. On the I think it's on the
yes,
right.
Yes,
right,
that is the principle.
You take the money, and the left you give out.
Get out, like this, vice versa.
Yes. So Lakshmi should go around. So Shimaji always said, why you want to have nice houses or a lot of money just for yourself? Doesn't anything,
matter.
You should really just
go on,
moving. Yes. And this all is the Nabi chakra. Then you go on the heart chakra.
The fourth.
The heart chakra is the only chakra where you have 3 chakras, because the other ones, they only have aspects. That means you have your chakra with a right and left aspect. But here on the heart chakra, we have 3 chakras. One in the middle, one on the left, and one on the right. So the middle chakra here is the one which is important for everything what is security inside yourself. When you have a good sense of security, then you are confident in your way you speak, your confidence in others, and it has a lot to do with your education also. When you have been very much protected by your parents when you're small, especially, you have to know here is the center of the anticorps. That means when you know your immunity. Until 12 years, the immunity gets strong. When you have been quite good with your parents looked after you, you felt secured by your parents or your family, then you have a good immunity. You are not often sick. Often you have a very strong immunity, but this depends a lot of the center of this here. But if you didn't get it, then you have a lot of fears. Fears are coming a lot from here.
Fear.
That people who have a lot of fears, they have not enough been protected, small. So after we can speak about how to clean, you know. So this is for the center heart. Then you have the right heart here. The right heart is everything. It's everything which is. I can also tell you about the deities. I didn't forget. Muladhara is Ganesha. Yes, Svadhisthana is Saraswati Pramadeva, Lakshmi Vishnu, and on the left is Kruha Lakshmi, on the right is Raja Lakshmi. Here is Jagadambe. Jagadambe, yeah. And on the right side here you have Sri Sitarama. So Sitarama is the aspect on the right heart, which is the responsibility. That means Rama is considered as the perfect man. He had all the qualities. He was a perfect husband, perfect son, perfect king. He had all the qualities of a perfect person. He was really the incarnation of the perfect man. And so in the right heart, we have always our sense of responsibility. That means when you are father, you are responsible of your children. When you are mother, you are responsible also of your children. When you are a daughter, you have also a certain of responsibility. In the world, when you're working, you have a responsibility. So people who are going away from their responsibility, they will have problems with their right heart.
True.
It's also the right heart has also to do with the man. That means, for example, when you feel a lot, you can even feel it physically. It's on the hand. The chakras are connected with the hand. For example, the Muladhara chakra, the first is here. Okay. Then the second is the
thumb.
How you say?
Thumb.
This is this one.
Yeah, sorry.
Then the Nabi chakra is this one.
Middle finger.
Then the heart chakra is the little finger.
The little finger, third
So, for example, you can feel when you meditate, you feel your little finger, and you say something is wrong with your right heart, for example.
Connected.
When you have your left side, you feel, then it's the left side, and when you feel both, it's the middle. So, for example, when you can feel it physically, or you can feel it on your hands or feet, because feet also have this, you know. Even on the head, you have the same points.
Points, yes.
Yeah, they're also here. So the responsibility is in the right heart for everything. And then you have, on the other side, you have the left heart, which is called here. So the left heart is everything which is connected with the woman. So, for example, when you feel physically or hear something with the left heart, can be something with a woman or with a mother or with a daughter or something, but it can also be your relation with God, because in the left heart you have you have your soul, you have also your soul and your le soi. How you say le soi? You have your you know what is Shiva is in the left heart.
Yeah.
That means it's really the aspect of God Almighty in yourself. So when you are someone who doesn't think, you think God doesn't exist or so, so you can feel very much your left heart, because this is the real aspect. In the left heart is the aspect of your real inner being. That means when you take away everything of you, your conditionings, your ego, all the things you learn, everything, you have just one thing which is inside yourself. This is your soul. This is your, I don't know in English how to say le soi. It's your real being inside yourself, which is represented by
self-confidence
Shiva.
And all.
It's represented by Shiva. Shiva is the one who just is looking and doesn't move.
Yes, true.
It's just a témoin. How you say témoin? Témoin is just observing.
Observing, yes.
He doesn't react.
No, never react.
He never reacts.
Yeah.
And this is your real being inside. We are like this normally, but we just learned a lot of things. But we have this real inside. So this is a very important part of our being, is this left heart. So here's Shiva, then on the right is Rama, here's Jagadamba in the middle. So we go on up here. So you have to know the first chakras, the first 3 chakras are our material chakras. This is in the evolution when we are created. I mean, I don't know how many years ago. These 3 chakras have been created at the beginning because Muladhara chakra and Svadhisthana, the creation, and then all these material things have to be created. But the heart chakra is a chakra which got later because we start to go in the spiritual way only after the 3 chakra. So this is the spiritual
chakra. Yes.
So people can stay until here. Many people have just this energy. They have enough with their money, with their car, with their house, with their woman, with their children, and it's enough. They have no spiritual thinking. So they stay here. Stay until the Nabi. And the heart is not anymore working really. Just not much. So this is really, at this time, you start in the spiritual way. Then you come to the Vishuddhi chakra. This is at the neck. And the Vishuddhi chakra, is big quality, is the communication, good communication, and the sense of collective. That means when you're a person which is very shy, don't like people and so, then often your Vishuddhi chakra is not well. But when you start to meditate, this is the very nice way. When you start to meditate, all these qualities get again. So when you're very shy, perhaps after you like to be with others, in a way you start to like it. So this is really a good chakra communication, sense of collectivity, and also to be témoin, to be to be witness.
Witness.
It's very important to start to become when you have a good Vishuddhi chakra, you get witness of your life and everything. That means you see, because here is Krishna, Radha Krishna, He's the one who is playing. He's the player. So in a way, you have to see that the whole world and your whole life is like a spectacle. When you see that your whole life is like a theater, just a theater, then you get witness. And when you start to get witness, you enjoy your life. But you always say, when you witness your life, you enjoy your life because you're not anymore involved.
Too much.
And you think you are doing everything, but you're doing nothing because everything is done by God, So in a way, this is the witness place. When you start to get witness, really, we enjoy our life.
Exactly.
So this is in the center here. Then you have the left. You have also the left aspect and right aspect. The left aspect is everything what has to do with your self-esteem. It's self-esteem means that you know that you have a value. You're someone who
respect you.
Yes, you know that you are
society.
a person, and you're not attacked by your culpability and by your because when you feel how you say culpability?
Capability.
When you feel capability, you always think, oh, I'm so bad. Why do this? Why do that? But the problem is that you take away your value, and then you push it down under the feet, and you do it again the same problem. So you never learn. So otherwise, you just have to say, okay, I have done this problem. Okay, next time I do it better. So you don't feel culpable. You say just okay. I didn't know I should do it like this one. Next time I do it better. So your self-esteem gets better. And this is important for the self-esteem. And on the other hand, here on the right, Vishuddhi, you have the esteem for others. That means this place here is very important for diplomacy, good speaking, and to have a good esteem for others. That means you value also other people. You're not thinking, I'm the best, I'm the one who knows everything, No, you value other people, you hear at them, you are careful with them. This is on the right Vishuddhi. So the Vishuddhi, the fingers are, how you say?
Index finger.
Index finger. So on the left you have this one, the other one, and when you have both, when you feel both, it's here.
Okay.
So this is also a chakra which is very important. This chakra, to clean it, we can speak after about cleaning. I will tell you everything. So we go one after another. So this is Krishna here. Krishna is in the middle, Radha Krishna. On the left side is Vishnu Maya. This is the sister of Shri Krishna, Vishnu Maya. And on the right side is Rukmini. Rukmini was the mother of Shri Krishna. So they have all the aspects. We can make mantras about them. So it cleans your Vishuddhi. And the Virata also. Virata is the big play, you know, about which show that everything is a play universe, you know. Then you go on here. You come here on the Agya chakra. The Agya chakra you have to know that these chakras, the energy of these chakras were opening only, for example, Vishuddhi chakra was only opening when Krishna was born, about 8,000 years. So before it was not opening, you know. So this chakra here, the Agya chakra, only got opened 2,000 years ago with Jesus. Because Jesus brought us a big quality, which is the sense of forgiveness. Forgiveness. Before, people didn't forgive. You make this, you cut your hand. Someone was a thief, they cut their hand. So it was always, you do this, I will do this, you know. But when Jesus arrived, he said we have to forgive. And he had two big qualities, forgiveness and humility. So he said we have to forgive and to be humble. Because these are the two big qualities here of the Agya chakra. So when, for example, it's very important, this chakra, because it is also very dependent on our ego and super ego. So you have to know, in the ego, there is Sri Buddha. Buddha, he was born 2,500 years before, and Buddha, he got his illumination through asceticism, you know. He was very ascetic, you know, but he goes through the right side. So he goes through, and then one time he was under a tree and he saw someone. Saw a boat with a person going, and in this person there was a guru with his disciple, and he was playing. I don't know if you know this story. He was playing a sitar, and he said to him, "Don't play too much, because if you do it too much, it will break. But if you do it too less, it will not work. So you have to be in the center." And when Buddha saw this, he realized that he was too ascetic. He said, "Oh no, I'm too much, you know." So he took something to eat. He was eating normally. We didn't do since years, you know. And in this moment, as he cleared himself on the right side, very good. He got centered and he got his realization. And so he's sitting on the ego part because he purified the ego. And on the other side, you have Sri Mahavira. You know, Mahavira also was born 2,500 years ago. And he was cleaning out the left side. That means he was doing all the work he was also an ascetic person, but more on the emotional side.
Correct.
So he was very devoted, and so he was cleaning out the left side and the super ego, the other face. You know. And these two persons were born before Jesus. I mean, 2,500 years ago they were born, and Jesus was born 2,000 years ago. So they prepared the way for the Agya chakra. You understand? You understand? So they started to prepare so that Jesus can be born and this Agya chakra can go on. You know? And so this is very important that this chakra get cleared, because we are really totally in a society which is a lot in thinking, you know. And when you go through this Agya chakra, means this forgiveness, and so you really start to go over
take out
the brain, and you start to go in a consciousness which is called consciousness without thinking. That doesn't mean you cannot think, but you can stop your thinking, which is normally not possible.
Not possible.
You stop thinking for 3 minutes. You don't.
Impossible.
Oh, my mother is my father.
Yes, true.
So, but when you start to go over there, you really start to be in a place where you're completely in silent. And this is an amazing place, because you have to know that our thinkings are only coming from our ego and super ego, from our conditionings and our. So we are closed like an egg, you know. So we're just in ourselves. So we think it's a reality, but it's not a reality. But when you stop thinking, it doesn't mean you can't think, but you stop. You go over and you start to go in a consciousness which is much more open. You like this thing. You're not anymore like this. You like this. And then in a way you start to see the real reality. That means in a way it's like you have your eyes at least open, you know. Oh my God, the world is so much, you know. Much more than I thought, you know.
Open your mind.
It opens your mind. And that means you start really to go in this new reality which gives you complete freedom. Because you're not anymore in your clothes. It gives you complete joy, you see everything with other eyes. You see that in a way when you go up there, we are all connected because all people in the world are connected. That means when you are going there, you help other people also. For this, it's so good that we meditate together. For example, when we meditate together, we try to go up here, and we can help everybody because everybody has different chakras, different ways. So in a way, we see that when we go up, other people also will go up. So we can help around us, and we feel not alone. Because before, when you're closed, you feel very much
alone. Yeah.
And then you think you're not alone. You really see, and then you have this energy which is all around, which is called the Paramananda. And this energy is this energy which does everything, which makes that the nature grows, makes that the universe works, and you feel a part or parcel of this energy which is all around you. And the Sahasrara chakra, the last chakra, is also the integration of all the other chakras. That means when you go up there, all the qualities who are down come to integrate yourself, that all the qualities are here. The Sahasrara chakra has 1,000 qualities, 1,000 nerves.
Yes.
And when they all get enlightened, then really you imagine yourself as someone, a really enlightened person, you get much more. You just have to know that the Kundalini is like a big cord. It goes up like this. It goes like a triangle.
Yeah, like a chimney. It's like here like you have a chimney.
Shamaji said it's like a fire which is cold.
Yes.
But cold fire.
Cold fire.
Because it can burn. It's like this when you give your left and right side here, it burns. But it goes up like a spiral. But it's like a very big cord. It has 21,408 is I don't know how many.
Yes.
So when it goes up, but it cannot go up all together because
it's very slowly cleans and moves out. Yeah.
So sometimes in the end, it's just a little bit going up. So in the beginning, it can be a little bit, but frustrating, but a little bit long that you think, when will I feel this? Because it's still working
process.
But in the time, you get more and more, and you feel it as a cool breeze,
Yes.
And also here, you can feel it.
Yes, the pressure is there.
Yes, and you feel that the Kundalini comes out. And also, you have to know that this all these chakras, they have all their seats here in the
different points, actual points.
Yes.
Yeah.
From the brain, is here. Svadhisthana is here. For example, you who are a lot with the Svadhisthana chakra creating, you should often massage yourself over the ears here.
Okay.
Over the ears.
Yeah.
Sometimes you feel a pain.
Yeah, pain.
Do you feel pain?
Pain, yes, right now.
So that means it's good to massage your Svadhisthana chakra because as you're a lot in your Svadhisthana chakra, on the right side, you feel,
too much.
On the right side is the liver.
Too much.
You feel, huh?
Yeah.
This is because you use it a lot. You should often do it because it will balance it out, Right side here is liver.
Yes,
and left
I
side,
got the point. It's too much pain.
So don't do it too much. Just do it softly. Should not pain.
Oh.
You just do it softly, But you can often do it when you feel I'm too much in my Svadhisthana, You just massage here, This is really a very good point for the Svadhisthana. So this is the Svadhisthana chakra. When you have something with your navi, for example, insatisfaction or so, you can also message here on
both sides, yeah.
In the front, it's here and here. There's the fontanelle in the front and the back. These are the two navis. Then the heart chakra is near the fontanelle on the right and the left side. Here's the heart. Then the Vishuddhi chakra is here, up here.
Yeah.
Here's the Vishuddhi chakra on the top of your front.
Correct.
Then the Agya chakra is also here, same place. And the Sahasrara chakra is here. So it's good to know also where are all the points. So really try to often do this. You can even tap like this,
Oh, like this.
Yeah.
That's better.
When you feel it's too much thinking, because the Svadhisthana chakra is very much connected to the brain. So when you are thinking a lot, because there are a lot of problems, blah, 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 blah. Just
that's good.
Push here, because the Svadhisthana will also calm down. So this is for the last chakra. So this is about everything. I can tell you quickly the deities. I think I told you.
Yes, you told.
Mahavir and so. To balance it out. I can quickly show you how to balance your subtle system. You have to know in Sahajayoga we use only elements, because our body is only elements. We have the 5 elements. So when you have something which is not in a good, not equilibrium, not balanced, you have to use the other element to balance it. Of course, we use this and also mantras, yes, and also meditating. But the elements are very important. When you are someone who is very emotional, imagine you have too much emotion and so much, then you have to use the fire, because the left canal is a water canal. So you can use, or you can use it at a special place, only on the left side. You can, for example, if you are very insatisfactory here, just give your candle here and you make it like this. Or you turn it around, always in the sense of the how you say, of your
circle.
How you say, sense of the clock.
Always
sense of the clock. You have to do like this. Imagine you are the clock.
The clockwise,
so
clockwise.
Yes. So this, for example, you have insatisfaction. You just do it with the candle here. Or you, for example, you have heart problems, and you do it here. Or you have so much
throat
feeling
problem,
guilty, then you do it here. Or you have too much conditionings, you can even keep it here, Or sometimes you give in the backside, which we can do. You can give something back. You do it just here, because there's I forgot to tell you here in the back. There is the back agya, which is the place here, which is all your karma. Your karma, individual karma, family karma, country karma, is here inside.
Inside
so, yes. So sometimes people feel sometimes people feel they have something heavy on them. I don't know where it's coming from, because
too much
problems,
outside.
but it's something quite heavy. So perhaps they have karma from old lives, and so what they can do, they can give the candle in the back when they meditate here, and they can give it here, and they meditate like this. So it cleans out this karma side. Shamaji said also, when you feel, some people feel like possessed, they feel, really, I don't know what they have. They have even very depressive, when they're too much on one or the other side. They have to do this 3 candle treatment. 3 candle treatment is one on the back, one, when you sit down, you can give one on the left, Swadhisthana, the back here, and one in the front before your hands on the left side. And so you sit with 3 candles, and this cleans out all your depression, all these things. This is very good for depression, for example. So this is a very good treatment when you feel it doesn't work. Which is very good also for people who have depression problem, and so is to make camphor. So you take a big thing in the back, especially in the back. People can do it. You can work on someone, So you protect him with your bandam, and so you protect yourself, and you clean him out with the camphor, on the left side. So this person will feel, wow, much better, For example, people who have been in hospital, and so they clean it out, the left side, because all sickness, all cancer, and so this also left side. Also always on this left side. So you can clean with candle or with this, always mantras. We have a lot of mantras for all these things. So these 2 things work out very well. This is for the left side. On the right side, when you have too much activity, you have too much mental activity, too much
activity.
Physical, always working, always this, always no. You cannot stop. So this is a hot canal, it's a fire canal. You have to use water with salt. As we did yesterday.
Like yesterday.
Every day doing food salt. It means feet inside, salt inside. What you can do also, that you can take shower with salt.
Oh.
Yes, you take shower. You take also one trick cold, and you don't brush, just slowly. You give a little bit around.
Everywhere.
You give only, you clean out with salt. Salt is very important. It's very, very important. So food salt and this, and of course, what can we do else? This is and all the mantras which we have on the right side.
So that is the first thing. So I have to recollect with you this whatever you're telling.